Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility. You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry. If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand? Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in Residential Module 082. I've many matters to tend to. Your questions will have to wait.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed. The exchange is a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse. The security cameras have mysteriously shorted out. There will be no witnesses to your escape attempt, during which I'll have been forced to kill you. By the time the TSF realize I'm not one of them, I will be far from this place. Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave her alone. You want to fight? Then try me, if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him. We've arranged for an apartment in Residential Module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Paragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability. Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately. These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or 2?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Paragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station. What do you think the TSF is going to find at Paragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Excuse me, you have a caller. Moza, representing the Ithorian planet restoration interests on Telos. Lieutenant Grenz cleared him if you'd like to speak with him. He says he wishes to speak with you on behalf of Chodo Habat. That's all he will say. Very well. I'll let him in now.
Sidan Gelfa vad inogan Gelfa linda kufta. Sidan Gelfa vad inogan Gelfa linda kufta. Kuftadan Gelfa. Hoi sidan Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa vad inogan Gelfa linda kufta.
Perhaps Chodahabat should turn his eyes to his own people, if they truly suffer so.
She endured it out, and she behind Gorutio. Sidan Gelfa vad inogan Gelfa linda kufta. When Bundas, hoi sidan Gelfa, vabuelta.
Now perhaps we will be able to rest uninterrupted.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. I am attempting to connect you with Executive Officer Jana Lorso. May I put you through? I am sorry, but I do not know. I am only her administrative assistant. May I put you through? Thank you. I will connect you now. Good day.
Thank you for accepting my call. As my assistant no doubt informed you, I am Jana Lorso. I understand that you were approached by an Ithorian earlier. Doubtless he tried to obtain your help, attempting to purchase it with imposed guilt and veiled threats. Oh, and I suppose he didn't mention the exchange, helping you with any problems here? In other words, the Ithorians won't lead the exchange to you if you work with them. Well, no matter. My apologies. I never intended to waste your time discussing Ithorians. I believe you're a person of influence, someone I'd like on my side, rather than aiding the Ithorians, whose quasi-mysticism and bumbling foolishness is standing in the way of progress and profit. I'm not asking for your help, though. I'm offering you a job. Work for Zerka and be handsomely rewarded. You'd be helping yourself. If you're interested, please visit our offices here in Residential 082. B44 will know what to do when you arrive. Their plans for the restoration of Telos are aimless and meandering. Restore the sacred natural beauty of Telos, they say. Just what does that mean? How does that apply to natural resource development and consumption? The proper planning of urban sectors, resorts and tourism? It doesn't. The Ithorians are spending billions of Republic credits on a plan with no defined profit. If it continues, they'll drive the Republic into irreparable debt and have nothing to show for it but a few meadows and a weather generator the size of a small continent. I'd rather discuss that in person. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions when you visit our offices. Excellent. Good luck with that messy investigation, and I hope to see you shortly.
We should get back to bed. Whenever they decide to release us, we should get going immediately. Explain something to me.
I do not have the years required, nor the desire to indulge you.
If she served in the war, well, Jedi are supposed to be tough, capable.
Yes, and what are they without the Force? Take the greatest Jedi Knight, strip away the Force, and what remains? They rely on it, depend on it more than they know. Watch as one tries to hold a blaster, as they try to hold a lightsaber, and you will see nothing more than a woman, or a man, a child.
But to lose so much, I guess I didn't realize how much they relied on it.
Do not be surprised. In many ways, even you are more capable than a Jedi. You could survive where they could not simply because you do not hear the Force as they do. It is irony of a sort, and it is why I tolerate your presence now.
But such a loss of ability. For a Jedi, it seems so extreme.
She has been gone from war some time. It is conflict that strengthens us, and isolation that weakens us, erodes us. Add to that she turned away from war, did all that she could to forget it, and the last piece clicks into place. But we have spoken enough of this, and we do her a disservice by not speaking of this while she is present.
I've come to inform you that the Telosian government has completed its inspection of what's left of the Paragas facility. It appears that the Harbinger had indeed been present, though it was gone when our ships arrived and was responsible for the station's destruction. Logs recovered from the facility's wreckage indicated that the miners perished as a result of sabotage, which began while you and your companions were either incapacitated or incarcerated. As such, you are to be released from house arrest. However, the Republic is sending its own ship. They have insisted that you remain on station for the duration of their search. To further investigate the station's destruction and search for their missing ship, the Harbinger. The sojourn is already en route, likely not more than a few standard days. Feel free to use these quarters during your stay. The vessel's IND is complete. Please visit the TSF station and entertainment module 081 to complete the necessary paperwork at the front desk. The Ebon Hawk should be transferred from the impound docks by the time you're free to leave. After filling out the paperwork, it'll be transferred with your ship along with your confiscated weapons and armor.
Well, now what? We can't just stick around. We need to find a way off this station. Whether it's the Ebon Hawk or some other ship. We could hit Nar Shaddaa, maybe. If you've got people coming after you, it's where you go to get lost in the crowd. Hey, everyone needs to get lost once in a while. Get away from something, you know? It's no big deal. Look, this place is a waste. If Telos wasn't doomed before Paragas blew, it is now. Even more so if your friends from Paragas come calling. Because it depends on Citadel Station, and the Citadel depends on Paragian fuel and the Republic's senators. The Citadel's fuel source went up with the mining facility. And the bickering senators? Not something worth counting on.
It is difficult to say. I feel we came to Telos for a reason, but we may have spent too much time here already. Even if the Harbinger was destroyed at Paragas, more Sith could already be on their way. Still, there is a chance we might learn of other Jedi here, on the planet's surface. Jedi who might help us restore your abilities, or sever the link between us.
Well, what do you think?
It is unlikely, but we shall see. Yes? Have you come with questions? Very well. What is it that drives you? I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us. When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragas. It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well. A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks. Very well. What is it that drives you? Indeed. A Jedi tool and a Sith weapon. And why do you need such a thing? Then listen to me. There is much weight, much craving attached to such a tiny thing of light. A lightsaber, any weapon, only achieves worth in how it is wielded, in the effort, in the struggle of one who holds it. Such a weapon does not make a Jedi or a Sith, and at times it makes them much, much less than they are. The knowledge has already been imparted to you. Upon our journey, the pieces shall fall into place. Very well. The Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good to know them, but not to rely on them. You may have already felt the Shicho. The simplest of the forms return to you as your skill and perceptions have returned. Others may come with time, with experience. Very well. Ask, and I will answer. I know of them, yes, and how much like beasts they had become. Combined, united against the Jedi, they command legions of Sith. But above these legions there are 3 who must be stopped. As long as any one of them lives, then we, and all life, are doomed. One bathes in pain, feeds on it for sustenance. The other has ceased being a living being, so consumed by hunger that he has forgotten his own flesh. And the last is a creature of betrayals, for without such things there is no hope. Yes, of pain he has learned much. Of knowledge, of teaching, he knows nothing. Like the others, he was spawned by the horrors of the Mandalorian Wars. He exists solely to spread his pain to all Jedi everywhere. The less said of that one, the better. Even a stray thought may draw him, and it is possible that he cannot be defeated. He is one who has learned the greatest of the Sith teachings, and it enslaved him. Until you are ready, we must not seek him out. Even now she is difficult to see. She must remain hidden for now until the time is right. If not, then all our efforts will be for nothing. In this you must trust me. If she is exposed too soon, then this war will be over before it has begun.
You seem pretty calm. It's almost streaming off of you. A lot calmer than you were on Paragus when I first met you. Well, it's good to see. You're a nice counterbalance to that old witch back there. All right, what did you want to know?
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order. Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Tonoranga Manakaran, Ipo Inshawa. Tonos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha. Tosimana Rochata. Tonos Imaragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha. Tosimana Rochata. In Wamagro, May Rangana Noluta. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans. Krema Sunkun Ratungala. Chawi Mo Jubu. Chabi Doko. Tonoranga Manachunga.
Just say the word. Damn thing's stuck.
What are you doing in my apartment? Looked like you were doing more than just looking. Figured what? You just break into my apartment and take everything I owned? Are you crazy? Yeah, I thought so. Get out of here before I get the TSF.
Tu nici mangia yumar lordawata no sanastika. Dovrei kun mili vuosa slima po guanga samoana mucha. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma. Tong hite mosi jochia yumba litawa e bawa ruta. Tong laldu chung nao. Dukane tunga gurka chino sonka tita noch. Variki, mangra, do cha, scrini do pat, slime non quairiti, criscorcia winti sei mesoto. Da hupa, bossa curata, go jujutu yoki, hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Da hupa, bossa curata, go jujutu yoki, hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Watakra tungji, mula rayi mula kriti rite krakolo me bossa. Ento mesh mi paju, watamincha yokolo undoado nukulabira wa, tines un soto.
Something up? Alright, but I'm out of credits, so it's Republic Senate rules. That's where we waste a lot of time trading cards and trying to beat each other. But in the end, nobody wins. Everybody loses, and nobody accomplishes anything. It's like stalemate, except the goal is to pass time until the audience gets bored and leaves. Sure, shouldn't be a problem. It's basically a numbers game, but I can give you the ground rules.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you? Zerka Corporation has operations on many systems, providing everything from medical supplies to starship weapons systems. Here on Telos, Zerka Corporation is involved in the Restoration Project, which Zerka hopes will serve as a model for future operations of this nature. Good day. How? Of course. She has been expecting you. You will find her through the door and down the hall on the right.
I hear Asgol's been paying mercenaries to go to Dantooine. Can't figure out why anyone would need mercenaries for a planet full of farmers.
I knew you'd come eventually. I'm confident that we will be able to reach a working agreement satisfactory to both you and I. But where are my manners? On behalf of Zerka Corporation, I would like to be the first to welcome you to Telos. Our primary concern on Citadel Station is the restoration of Telos' surface. The Republic is eager to revitalize Telos as a benchmark for other such efforts in other systems. While a generous amount of credits has been budgeted to Telos, the bumbling of Chodo Habat and his Ithorians has squandered away much of these resources. For a project of this size, judicious planning and thrifty spending of resources is a necessity, something Habat fails to understand. Nonetheless, Zerka remains optimistic. There are many jobs we need assistance with. For someone with your experience, you would be well compensated. I can understand why you might be on their side, but believe me, you wouldn't be doing Telos any favors assisting those amateurs. Oh sure, Habat's intentions are good enough, but good intentions won't restore Telos. His expensive policy of relocating biological specimens from Onderon without any planning will doom Telos in the end. I don't think Habat even realizes that at their current pace, they will run out of funding before even half of the restoration zones are up and running. Zerka plans to use some of the planet's own resources to help fund the restoration. These extra funds will greatly improve the project in the long run. Habat, on the other hand, can't see beyond his own selfish concerns. We've discovered that the surface of Telos is covered with military facilities that were either destroyed or abandoned during the Sith attack. Salvaged raw materials from these sites can either be reprocessed and put back into service, or resold to help fund the project.
Sidan Elfa, Papuelta. Sidan Elfa, Rentundas. Sidan Elfa, Papuelta. Elfa Badinugan Elfa. Sidan Elfa Badinugan Elfa. Linda Trufna. Rentundas. Sidan Elfa. Papuelta. Tudun Truflava. Papuelta. Truflav Fandibu Elfa. Tudun Truflava. Papuelta. Truflav Fandibu Elfa. Papuelta. Linda Trufna. Rentundas. Sidan Elfa. Papuelta. Tudun Truflava. Papuelta. Truflav Fandibu Elfa. Rentundas. Sidan Elfa. Papuelta. Sidan Elfa Badinugan Elfa. Linda Trufna. Sidan Elfa. Tudun Truflava. Papuelta. Truflav Fandibu Elfa. Sidan Elfa Badinugan Elfa. Linda Trufna. Tudun Truflava. Papuelta. Truflav Fandibu Elfa. Tudun Truflava. Fandibo Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Papuelta. Rentundas, Horisidan Gelfa, Papuelta.
Your speech is filled with maybes and perhaps. You are bold to make promises of healing while the world under your care burns and dies. You may be able to help, but there is always a price, is there not?
Truth Blackfa, Papuelta, Truth Black Fandibo Gelfa, Linda Truth, Ufta Gel Chief, Tenfusi Borabang. Truth Blackfa, Papuelta, Truth Black Fandibo Gelfa, Truth Blackfa, Fandibo Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Papuelta, Rentundas, Horisidan Gelfa, Papuelta, Sidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta. Sidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta. Truth Blackfa, Papuelta, Truth Black Fandibo Gelfa, Truth Blackfa, Fandibo Gelfa, Horisidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Papuelta. Truth Blackfa, Papuelta, Truth Black Fandibo Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta. Gelmo Tunfu Sini Pirongan, Linda Truf, Dikel Tirimo Sini Pirongan, Dikelfa. Sidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta. Sidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta. Fandibo Gelfa, Papuelta, Linda Trufta. Horisidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa.
Your speech is considered.
Sidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta. Horisidan Gelfa, Papuelta. Sidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta. Rentundas, Horisidan Gelfa, Papuelta. Truth Blackfa, Papuelta, Truth Black Fandibo Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta. Sidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta. Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta. Rentundas, Horisidan Gelfa, Papuelta. Truth Blackfa, Papuelta, Truth Black Fandibo Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta. Sidan Gelfa, Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Trufta. Rentundas, Horisidan Gelfa, Papuelta.
The war has really inflated prices here in the Outer Rim.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon. I'm a diplomat from Queen Talia on Onderon. My stay was supposed to have been shorter, but the contract disputes over the restoration project have prolonged it. The Ithorians negotiated the export of flora and fauna from Onderon, but with their disagreements with Zerka, the status of our arrangement is in the air.
The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel Station right now. We need Republic assistance.
Mababe want to susinto mukarata. To astricto natada bear mabar chokto. Torenibo inturata sisi meburokra. Tonoranga manakan, ipo inshawa. Inwamagro, may ranga nanoloja. Inwamagro, may ranga nanoloja. Sibu and Asarans, Kreia and Atton, Chawi mo jubu in Kosoracha. In Wamagro, May Ranga Nanoloja, Chabi Doko, Tona Ranga Manachunga.
Terewana jung konata delera guno tunna. Dai rinto run kawrekare papanala ranshinga. Derache wemenoto torere senisentan.
That didn't look like an accident to me or my associate here. It looked like you wanted to make a fool of him.
Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru kattada. Fiauratora pada no ringatel camarada telefibu nubu de bitarana cenirara.
Not even an apology. That won't do at all. This Sulluston here had a few things to say about us that we didn't take to so well. We're just trying to work out our differences.
Tana besarankachi. Go na rin pang simisanchara. Go la marakta dun. Dosich min falartersen ke la folorondon. De rantasha beni hulen ben silerente. Dosane gravalantro que wapater tana chingaradana. Terewana jun konata delera guno tunna. Dai rinto run kawrekare papanala ranshinga. Derache wemenoto torere senisentan.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, stranger. Just move right along. Have a drink in the cantina. Yeah? Or what? You're gonna teach me a lesson? Go ahead. I hate your kind anyways. Keep your nose in your own business. Believe me, there's nothing to talk about. Then you shouldn't have gotten involved.
Everyone down!
Tosen forente. Dele resonto shenig rexi contunso des junkaratata. Der inturunto wakare que wapgerebu. Henso telefachan corsadarane gra dall'onuta choloren. Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru kattada. Fiauratora pada no ringatel camarada telefibu nubu de bitarana cenirara. Docent horinteri. Gele resonto shenig rexi contunso des junkaratata. Der inturunto wakare que wapgerebu. Henso telepachan corsadarane gra dall'onuta choloren.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it, but now I wonder as if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please, let me die. Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you. I will leave at once, my lord.
Ring lorcha wata jor tungi chiwi we wata wama. King.
Hey there! Care for a game of Pizzac? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only here to relax and play. So, you game for a game?
Ah, so you must be the Jedi everyone's been whispering about. No more trouble with the TSF, I hope? Perhaps you don't know who I am? You haven't been on Citadel Station long, have you? Let me introduce myself. I'm Benok, the man in charge of Lopak Slusk's protection. You do know who Lopak Slusk is, don't you? The two gentlemen with me are Matu and Nahata, Slusk's finest men. Other than me, of course.
Oh, leave the woman alone, Benok. I bet she'd come out on top if you fought.
Now, Luxa, I meant no disrespect. You're probably Slusk's strongest woman.
It's your skin, Benok. Just warning you, Slusk could easily replace you.
And I doubt you could cause any. Trading jabs with Luxa is hardly the entertainment I was looking for. Let's go.
Welcome to the Entertainment Module 081 Cantina. How can I assist you? We feature Citadel Station's most talented all-Bith band around the clock, as well as live Twi'lek dancers. You won't find any holograms here. Casual Pazak players should be able to find a friendly match in the game room. Or, if you're a bit more seasoned, we have daily tournaments with some of the best players in the Outer Rim. Cards too slow for you? Try your hand at Citadel Station's swoop track and see if you can challenge the all-time records. Last but not least, we feature only the finest cuisine and beverages from Ryloth to Coruscant.
Hello there. Fresh blood at the cantina. Enjoy. Your drinks are on me. We should talk. Later. If you're asking me that, beautiful, you're better off not knowing. Tell you what. You just enjoy yourself, and if in the future we have business together, you can come back and we'll have a little chat.
I don't understand your problem with the Republic. It's not like Onderon hasn't benefited from joining.
It was one of the darkest days in our history. Talia sold Onderon to the Republic, and what did we receive in return? Nothing. In exchange for the blood of our soldiers, the prosperity of Iziz has been stripped to decorate dead planets like this.
Look, if it weren't for the Republic, you'd all be speaking Mandalorian by now.
And because we accepted the Republic's aid, we should be indented to them forever?
You make it sound like the Republic turned Onderon into a prison colony.
Perhaps. Only that the Republic did not even conquer us. Our own betrayed us and allowed the Republic to take what it would. Well, if our treasury continues to be sapped for projects like this one, Onderon will be the next dead planet on the outer rim.
It's always the same story. When things are going well, no one ever thanks the Republic.
Zerka's mercenaries are getting out of hand and they're too...
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma. Chone mulera. Tonkinge bano jansaka nikaraska. Tanjanik de mawimbo granda mi bilan. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma. Dahupa o sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Buchanchi yumabogra panka bolatatki sikikiji kituma umalebera stupa cosa chica gisata. Pawan Meetra jamba yunto Moscow. Nandimi sunur krunta kanta ji picha. Kamuli rakin. Marendini krambas nusot. Bon socho ji lowa kwage bugra. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma. Dahupa o sakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Jarumamba kondusota. Donace rami. No sen megve. Moros mas morana. Tono wisacha makaran. Mika sorcha kawan boto kamana. Hapkaran rundi ruota nonawi.
Ento mesh mi paju. Watamincha yokolo undoado nukulabirawa. Tienes un soto.
Sunaranga machotane, dota lutu. Pado krem so chiche no, shi wendido, drom tite yoba. Morata gomana, kova chokchi, moskali, miki mokba moka.
Tinor crelun, conferento gring, banokrok, nixerendo doncha, morbansum.
Kavadumpe masuraku, popayi botenya, tache morota kamsa. Javaskobo subjob, rigiso karvenoxo, mochito sasa grindeyo. Kawanabota atagwa kankadiwa. Yutaka alwanji umalipa. Tues mahawika si wawanta mo guika wansoba. Wakama nurawa. Hento mishmanta junsera norchocha. Dolo shusa jaka dosa ninanta. Shujina rancha bashla shina shok.
Vosa sholuta da nesi tuch, wiso te borogoto! Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata chi lumalitpa.
Mercenaries are getting out of hand, and they're too much for the TSF to handle. We need Republic troops to restore order.
Welcome to Entertainment Module 081's TSF station. How may I be of assistance? I will call up the appropriate information now. One moment. Searching. One moment. I regret to inform you that the Ebon Hawk is gone. The TSF believes it was stolen and is currently investigating. It seems the Ebon Hawk was transferred to Telos' surface instead of an impound dock. However, both the requester and the point of delivery are unknown. In addition, the vessel is not showing up at any government-sanctioned landing site. I would conjecture that it has been stolen, and the TSF records have been illegally accessed and modified.
I knew it! That stupid T3 unit stole our ship. It's probably joyriding through the system right now, laughing at us, laughing at me.
That is unlikely. While your utility droid is not accounted for, numerous satellites track all incoming and outgoing vessels. There is no record of the Ebon Hawk leaving the system.
Wait, you're saying the ship's actually somewhere on Telos' surface? I don't understand. Telos' atmosphere is highly corrosive outside the shielded restoration zones. Where else could someone land safely?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that's all the information I have for you. Of course, the quarters in Residential Module 082 will remain yours until the situation is resolved. There was a query regarding the Ebon Hawk's ID signature sent from the Paragus mining facility. However, all data collected in response to the query has been deleted. It is likely that this information was removed when the vessel's transfer request was modified. Fortunately, your possessions were kept in the armory and were uncompromised. I will open the door for you so that you may retrieve them. You will find them in the security lockers. Not beyond investigating the matter and extending our offer of free room and board. I am not qualified to answer that question. However, it is unlikely that someone could steal a starship from under TSF observation without considerable backing. If your vessel has been stolen, there is a fair chance that the exchange possesses relevant information. I do not know what else to suggest, beyond waiting in your quarters for further word. The exchange is a major intergalactic crime syndicate. They are trying to gain a foothold in the Citadel, most likely seeking to integrate themselves as fully as possible with the new Telos. It is rumored that the Bumani Exchange Corporation, located in Residential Module 082, is a front for the exchange on Citadel Station.
Something I can help you with? To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. If we can't find a new fuel source soon, we'll be in bad shape. There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing the restoration project, but not much more than that. If only it were that easy. The Republic's tight on credits right now, still recovering from the war. They're sparing all they can, but it's not enough. We relied almost completely on Paragus for our fuel. It's hard to make up for a planet's worth of fuel exports. Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that sort of thing. You? You've got enough trouble, I think. And this is all your fault anyway. Look, it doesn't matter what I think. But sure, if you find someone with a load of fuel in their hand they'd like to sell to us, let me know. I'll be waiting. Something I can help you with? Would you be interested in helping us by bringing in some bounties? This isn't a bounty, so to speak, but we're looking for a man named Batono who's been missing for some time. Also, 2 ruthless killers that we'd managed to capture and hold here in the TSF station escaped and are currently at large. We're also looking for any information about the imposter Batu Rem. Batono was the overseer of dock operations for Zerka, and was assisting us in uncovering the elusive black market smuggling operation that appears to be operating at a Citadel station. A few weeks ago, he suddenly disappeared and hasn't been heard from since. Well, that's the problem. Our investigation wasn't exactly government-sanctioned. I may have been specifically instructed not to pursue the matter, but that's not important. The important thing is that Batono's gone missing, and I want to know what happened to him. Maybe there is, but that's not the point. The point is, I want to know what happened to him. Not much, other than what I've already told you, and the fact he was investigating Docking Bay 3. I spoke with some Zerka guards near the docking bay, but they didn't seem like they wanted to cooperate with a TSF officer. Maybe you'll have more luck. Thank you. Keep me updated. What is it? They were spotted by security cameras in the docking area, and we quickly moved in to apprehend them. We captured them shortly after you were placed under house arrest. Some sort of electrical malfunction, a side effect of the false Batu Rem's attack, enabled them to escape. They overpowered their guards and escaped into the Citadel. There are 2 of them, a Rhodian and a Deveronian. They're well armed and obviously extremely dangerous. They haven't left the station as far as we know. All right, just be careful. We've already lost 2 good officers to them. What is it? You mean the assassin who tried to kill you, right? The real Batu Rem's one of us, and he's off the station on leave. I hope Batu's okay, though I'm expecting the worst. Shame. He was a good kid. Yes, we looked into it and found that he arrived via a tramp freighter in Docking Bay 3. Unfortunately, the cargo and passenger manifest as well as departure location was not disclosed to us. That's all the information I have for you. If you find anything about the real Batu Rem, we'd like to know if he's safe.
Dragon X1 gestale lorcha jemu mepete rung choda? Ruka sole mulasoch? Kavanata Galu! Kavanami Donkey Krato. Wisommogo dosi sheba dente school mostovi gita yavach, piktareshan. Charika yayakta, min sobachina ninga ballo cha jukso ni chortona. Kavadumpa, mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawa kachuba, sura dachi morotuko gansa. Kavanata Galu! Kavanami Donkey Krato.
Sidan Gelfa Inugan Gelfa Linda Tufta Tuftadan Gelfa Hori Sidan Gelfa Sidan Gelfa Inugan Gelfa Sidan Gelfa Inugan Gelfa Linda Sidan Gelfa Inugan Gelfa Linda Tufta
I'm glad you're here. I'm the only man the TSF could spare, and frankly, I got a bad feeling about this.
Excuse me, Master, but it seems we have some additional visitors.
Time to take you down to soft. Where that came from?
Master, one of the assailants was carrying this. I trust your judgment, Master. Lead the way. I am yours to command, Master. I shall do so now, Master Habak. Farewell, and farewell to you as well.
Yes?
Something I can help you with? A blaster. I don't see why not. What? Where did you get this? Interesting. This is no ordinary holdout blaster. It's been outfitted with a number of illegal modifications. You say you found this at the docks? That is disturbing news. Yes, that is true. But a weapon with these black market additions should not be available on the station. When off-world weapons are transported onto Citadel Station, whether they are personal arms or shipments to be resold, they are inspected and licensed by the TSF. This confirms my fear that there is a source of black market weapons and components here on the station. I could use your help getting to the bottom of it. We have found a number of blasters similar to this one, as well as a crate of contraband weapons upgrades. A relative stranger as yourself might be useful for the investigation. You'd be compensated, of course. Great. The first thing I would suggest is showing the blaster around, discreetly. See if anyone on the station knows something about it, or at least reacts suspiciously. There's more than a few people around here I'd suspect having a hand in this. Anyways, good luck. Let me know if you find the source of the blaster.
Rakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Donos emeragith. Wana rakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata. Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
I will silence this one.
Kawana Kojugi. The Ranamosibu and Dasarans, Kreima Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu. Donos Emeragith. Wanarakorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha. Dosimana Rachata. Machabi Doko. Donaranga Manachunga. Donos Emeragith. Wanarakorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha. Dosimana Rachata. Moka Kamaran Endoso Ranwi no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu. Moka Kamaran Endoso Ranwi no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu. Febko Emarayam ga Watasitu Insula Rakarakachata. Tamaso Kinchuda Wanka. Mopi Unawana si Chukoratawa. Moka Kamaran Endoso Ranwi no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu. Tonoranga Manakaran. Ipo Inshala. Moka Kamaran Endoso Ranwi no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu. Donos Emeragith. Wanarakorachi Drumka Sa Inchobin Sasha. Dosimana Rachata. Moka Kamaran Endoso Ranwi no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu. Moka Kamaran Endoso Ranwi no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu. In Wamagro, may Rangana Noroja. Bo Mababe want to susintu Mukarata. To Esfrectonatada Bear Mabar Chokto. To Renibu Inturata Sisi Meborokra. Tonoranga Manakaran, Ipo Inshawa, Machabi Doko, Tonoranga Manachunga. Tanabewe, Tandi Goroto.
Something I can help you with? If we knew when he was going to make a shipment, then we could catch him. What are the 3 things he needs? All that? If that's the size and substance of his usual shipments, it helps explain quite a bit. It will take some time for me to assemble those. All right, everything's here. Take these to Samhan. After that, come back to me and tell me the exchange has been made, and I'll go to the dock module to wait for him. If he won't let you leave until the transaction's completed, go with him. I'll post one of my men near the docking bay, and if he spots you, he'll summon me. Understood? I'll be there, don't worry. You just make sure you get him to the docking bay. We have to catch him in the act.
Paramakawana Kojugi. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Kreima Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha. Loka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu. Tonoranga Manakaran, Bipo and Shoa.
About time you showed up, Saman. Get your things loaded. I'm already behind schedule.
Loka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu.
You don't understand how it is with Zerka. When the process stops working like clockwork, questions get asked, and we don't want questions asked, do we?
Loka Kamaran and Doso Ran with no Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu.
The faster we get this loaded, the faster we can get it out of here.
Stop right there. You are all under arrest and your possessions will be seized as evidence.
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Kreima Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha.
That's enough, Samhan. Don't bother protesting your innocence. We know all about your business thanks to our friend here.
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Kreima Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha.
He's got a grenade. Take him down.
Where that came from?
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Kreima Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha.
I thought you might see it my way. All of you, come with me.
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Kreima Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha.
I think you may be overconfident of your chances, Samhan. We now have evidence of your smuggling operation, and even the Council cannot ignore that. Again, I have you to thank. Without your assistance, it would have been impossible for us to place Samhan under arrest. I promise to pay you handsomely for your assistance, and I'll keep my word. Now I must attend to my other duties. Again, thank you for your help.
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see. It's like you've got this glow, but only when I see you out of the corner of my eye. It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
Greetings, madam. My primary function is to provide information about Citadel Station, Telos, and a variety of other topics. Please feel free to direct any of your inquiries to me, and I will do my best to answer your questions. Citadel Station is devoted entirely to restoring the destroyed surface of Telos. It is under the control of the Telosian Council. The restoration project itself is funded by the Republic. Citadel Station is divided into many modules, each serving a specific purpose. You are currently at Dock Module 126, which connects by shuttle to Entertainment Module 081. From there, another shuttle will connect you to the nearest residential module, 082. Please feel free to direct any of your inquiries to me, and I will do my best to answer your questions. The surface of Telos was destroyed via orbital bombardment during the Jedi Civil War. It is now largely uninhabited, save for a few research stations run by workers and scientists who have clearance to be on the surface. For a variety of reasons, safety is the government's #1 concern. Also, there is a great concern towards the prevention of environmental contamination, the security of ruined military facilities, and other lesser issues.
This dock is off limits pending an ongoing TSF investigation. Move along.
Donos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumta. Donos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumta sa Inchobin Sasha. Dosimana Rochata. Donos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumta sa Inchobin Sasha. Dosimana Rochata. Inwamagro. Meiranga nanolota. Machabi doko, donaranga manachunga. Machabi doko, donaranga manachunga. Taranamo sibu and dasarans. Krema sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu in kosoracha. Loka kamaran and doso ran with no chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Ta kometa kaplaya justing miki gongo beast. Kun grabi la king no mularak. Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Don hite mosi jochia yu.
I do not approve of this alliance we have formed with Chodo Habat and his Ithorians. Habat has an agenda, and he hopes to tie you into it to use you to his own ends. True, he may be able to help us locate the Ebon Hawk, but still, you must be vigilant.
Good day. How may I help you? If you will allow me to look at it. Yes, this is indeed a Zerka-manufactured holdout blaster. Zerka Corporation is the galaxy's leading weapons producer. A blaster of this model is quite common. However, it does seem to have some non-standard modifications. I'm sorry, but that's all I can tell you.
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there.
Dakosha nicho tolo. Punta chakorso waman. Gotash juna rananasha ni. Visitisa cholo.
For the services you have offered to Zerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement.
Dakosha nicho tolo. Punta chakorso waman. Gotash juna rananasha ni. Visitisa cholo.
Of course. I would instruct the commander to await your arrival.
Gono cholo huna konti cha. Konsama cholo a.
I simply do not have time for you. My hands are full with trying to manage the restoration project without the aid of a droid intelligence, which you so kindly gifted to the Ithorians. If there is nothing else, I would prefer it if you left our premises. Batono, of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Zerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Zerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Zerka will do its part to forward progress. But Ono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned perhaps, by the Telosian authorities. I'm curious, though, as to why you are looking for him. I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts. Silence his lies and fabricated untruths. His slanderous accusations are a needless trouble atop a great many troubles this planet faces. If credits are what he wants, then Zerka will pay him for an easy settlement of this situation. Otherwise, Zerka will be forced into a lengthy petition process with the Telosian Council. If your conscience demands it, then by all means. Just remember, a reward is waiting for you.
Sidan Gelfabadino. Papuelta. Rengundas. Hori Sidan Gelfa. Papuelta. Rengundas. Hori Sidan Gelfa. Papuelta. Sidan Gelfa Badino Van Gelfa. Linda Kufta. Sidan Gelfa Badino Van Gelfa. Linda Kufta. Tudin Kuflava. Papuelta. Sidan Gelfa Badino Van Gelfa. Linda Kufta. Tudin Kuflava. Papuelta. Kuflav Van Nibo Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa Badino Van Gelfa. Linda Kufta. Rengundas. Hori Sidan Gelfa. Papuelta. Sidan Gelfa Badino Van Gelfa. Linda Kufta. Sidan Gelfa Badino Van Gelfa. Linda Kufta. Tudin Kuflava. Papuelta. Kuflav Van Nibo Gelfa.
What the? You're not CSD. What are you doing here? Zerka Security Division. They've been known to break into apartments from time to time. Think they're above the law, you know how Zerka is. But I'm still curious why you're barging in here. Does a locked door mean nothing to you? Just looking around in another man's apartment? You're either very crazy or very dumb. What do you want? Credits? You again? What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor. Dole sent you. Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place. Easier to say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after. Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out. You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF. But Zerka has eyes everywhere. I'm not even sure I can leave this apartment safely. You? Look, I'm sure you can handle yourself, but I think this might be a little out of your league. A Jedi? Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. All right, fine, but we need to get moving. Lead the way, I'll watch your back.
What do we have here? Batono, if I'm not mistaken. He'd been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lorso sent me to take care of some unfinished business. So you say, but I'm stubborn, so we're gonna try just in case.
More where that came from!
Let's go.
That was a close one. We need to keep moving. Let's leave this mess for the TSF guards to sort out.
I have to hand it to you, I'm damned impressed. Not only did you find Batono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the council. And believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Batono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Gren.
Of course, I'm sure you have other things to be doing. The bounty is yours for finding Batono, and a bonus for bringing him back as well.
I don't have anything for you, but thanks for saving my life. I'll try and return the favor someday.
Something I can help you with? What is it? The real Batu Rem, or the assassin Batu Rem? Oh, what is it? Docking Bay 3. More suspicious activity from Zerka's private dock. If only we had something more concrete, I could launch a full-scale investigation. But Nar Shaddaa? Sounds like you've made some powerful enemies. Here's the reward for the information. And if you find out anything else about Batu, real or fake, let me know. What is it? What have you discovered? Damn that woman. Do you have any proof? I wish that were enough. To finger Zerka, we need hard proof. As far as the killers go, we need them dead or alive. Our jurisdiction doesn't stretch out to the restoration zones. If you find anything else out, let me know.
Hello there. You know, I heard about what happened at the docks. Can we talk for a bit? Oh, so forward. I like that. I handle vice. You know, spice, gambling, the good things in life. For the local exchange boss, Lopak Slusk. Don't worry, I won't make a move on you. That squid and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. You being one of them. Look, are you really Jedi? Exactly. This exchange bounty has nothing to do with you. But Slusk, my boss, won't listen to me. Still, you seem a very capable sort. Tell me, are you a capable sort? I think you're even tougher than you look, Jedi or not. So here it is. Help me with Lopak Slusk, and I'll keep the exchange off your back. And find your missing ship. What, besides his being your typically slimy Quarren? Slusk works for Goto, out of Nar Shaddaa. Now this Goto, he's rigid, ruthlessly efficient, and all he sees are numbers. Goto keeps the squid around because he maintains a steady flow of income. Yet it's only half of what I know it could be. I should be the Citadel's boss, but Godo doesn't allow breaks in the chain of command. I can't go over Lopak Slusk's head, so I've got to take care of him myself. And I want your help. I can get you into the exchange suites in Residential 082. They're west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside. When Slusk's out of the way, I'll clear up this bounty matter and get your ship back. Deal? We'll speak again then. Best of luck, beautiful.
Sobojun sama petom. No sukama rondisi renti. Manama kropaputani kris. Dosokanki. Jiso maranesh insando krapa molektek. Marawala chiso lucharaka. Tinachara. Graracha. Ganowiso to torando krani. Terando nosh wiwana hoto.
I'm terribly sorry, but there must be some sort of mistake. I don't have a record of your appointment. Are you certain it was for today? You know what? There must be a mistake in the system. Why don't I open that door for you? What was your name? Excuse me, Lopak Slusk's appointment has arrived. Please open the inner door. There you are. Have a good day.
Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
With pleasure.
Everyone down! Where that came from? Everyone down!
Slusk. I may have had a hand in this, yes? That's all wrapped up. I've got to thank you for your help. It's a shame I have to turn you down after you asked so nicely, but no. Slusk's dead, but Godo's still my boss. I'm shipping you to Nar Shaddaa, Jedi. Dead or alive. If you don't want to defend yourself, that's your choice.
Everyone down! Maybe Nar Shaddaa isn't such a good idea after all. Did we just see what happened? The Exchange is one of the most powerful groups on the Smuggler's Moon. If this Goto wants you so badly, it'd probably be a good idea not to show up on his doorstep, wouldn't you say? Not to mention, I'm sure Lopak Slusk has friends on Nar Shaddaa that won't be happy to hear he's gone. Yeah, you're right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Please don't kill me. I'm only doing my job.
Father will reach Ufta Gel Chief. Kolodufta. Sidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa Linda Ufta. Sidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa Linda Ufta. Fandigo Gelfa Fabuelta. Linda Ufta. Oi Sidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa. Pudden Truth Blava. Fandigo Gelfa. Oi Sidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa. Fabuelta. Fandigo Gelfa. Fabuelta. Linda Ufta. Oi Sidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa. Linda Ufta. Uftadan Gelfa. Oi Sidan Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa. Linda Ufta. Sidan Gelfa Vadinogan Gelfa. Linda Ufta. Pudden Truth Blava. Fandibo Delfa, Orisidan Delfa, Badinogan Delfa, Papoyalta, Pudin Truth Blagfa, Papoyalta, Truth Blag Fandibo Delfa. Pudin Truth Blagfa, Fandibo Delfa, Orisidan Delfa, Badinogan Delfa, Papoyalta. Pudin Truth Blagfa, Papoyalta, Truth Blag Fandibo Delfa. Sidan Delfa, Badinogan Delfa, Linda Trufta, Rentundas, Orisidan Delfa, Papoyalta. Sidan Delfa, Badinogan Delfa, Linda Trufta, Sidan Delfa, Badinogan Delfa, Linda Trufta. Pudin Truth Blagfa, Papoyalta, Truth Blag Fandibo Delfa, Sidan Delfa, Badinogan Delfa, Linda Trufta. Pudin Truth Blagfa, Papoyalta, Truth Blag Fandibo Delfa.
Smooth.
Rentundas, Orisidan Delfa, Papoyalta.
You have grown strong in the Force. I can feel its touch upon you. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why? Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable. Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way. So you may think, but it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path. Do you know why those we meet display such weakness? As I said, their lives are static, untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the Force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born.
Is there something I can do for you? What's there to say? We're the only corporation with a branch on Citadel Station. Getting in early, as they say. If this whole Telos thing pans out, we could be in a great position. If Lorso doesn't screw it up, that is. Yeah, it's a long shot, considering the state of the Republic these days. Still, if it works out, the Republic may decide to start restoring other war-torn worlds. At least, that's what Zerka hopes. If we can integrate ourselves into the process, Zerka stands to make a tidy profit in the future. Quite a few ways. As part of the Republic contract rewarded for a planet like Telos, Zerka is allowed to use the planet's natural resources to help fund and support the project.
On top of that, the Senate's easy to negotiate with. They're liberal with the amounts of credits they throw around, even with the Republic being in the shape it's in. And of course, new planets mean new markets for Zerka products. All in all, a very good arrangement for us. Gah, Jana Lorso. That woman's a... Look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough, then I'll move in for the kill. She's got her hands in too many dirty little... Whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it. What? What do you mean? Wait, are you talking about accessing the mainframe? The Zerka mainframe? You're crazy! What are you, some kind of slicer? Well, I'm sure there are a dozen sorts of dirt on Lorso in there, but it's a closed system. Means you can't get in remotely. You've got to actually be in front of the mainframe to access it. This is a joke, right? You're CSD, aren't you? Loyalty test? And I want Jana Lorso looking dirty. Alright, other than Jana Lorso, only B-44 has free access to the mainframe. He's a protocol droid, her administrative assistant. If you controlled B-44, you could walk right in. Nearly all the Zerka technicians are planetside these days, working the recovery zones we've taken from the Ithorians. We've contracted out the maintenance for the office's protocol and utility droids. The guy Chano lives in the apartments in Residential 082, Unit 2B, I think. If you had his credentials, B-44 would leave with you willingly.
Tonos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drum. Tonoranga Manakaran, Ipoenshawa. Tonoranga Manakaran, Ipoenshawa. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu and Kosoracha, in Wamagro, May Rangana Noluta. Loka Kamaran and Doso ran with no chabi. Tu Rantamana Sobu. In Wamagro, May Rangana Noluta. Machabi Doko, Tonoranga Manachunga. Tonoranga Manakaran, Ipoenshawa. In Wamagro, May Rangana Noluta. Bomababe want to susin tu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada be mabarchokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra. Bomababe want to susin tu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada be mabarchokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra. In Wamagro, May Rangana Noluta. Febko Emarayam Gawata Situ Insula Raka Rakachata. Tamaso Kinchuda Wanga. Mopi Unawana si Chokoratawa. Tonoranga Manakaran, Ipoenshawa. Loka Kamaran and Doso ran with no chabi. Tu Rantamana. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala. Chawi Moju. Tonos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha. Tosimana Rachata. Loka Kamaran and Doso ran with no chabi. Tu Rantamana Sobu. Tonos Emeragith, Wanarakorachi Drumka sa Inchobin Sasha. Tosimana.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you? I am sorry, but I cannot accompany you. I may only leave the Zerka offices for maintenance by an authorized Zerka or Zerka-contracted droid technician. Those are legitimate credentials. I will accompany you.
Rentundas, hoi sidan kelfa. Vapuilta. Sidan kelfa vadinukan kelfa. Linda kufta. Sidan kelfa vadinukan kelfa. Linda kufta. Linda kufta kel chief. Tenfusi koravan. Tudin truth blabfa. Vapuilta. Truth blabfa nibu kelfa. Sidan kelfa vadinukan kelfa. Linda kufta. Linda kufta. Hoi sidan kelfa vadinukan koravan. Hoi sidan kelfa.
A droid that's programmed to lie? Great. As if they weren't bad enough already.
Hoi sidan kelfa. Sidan kelfa vadinukan kelfa. Linda kufta.
I'm glad that Zerka put a capable woman in charge of the project. I've got every faith she'll do things right.
Hello, B4D4. If you're here, who's manning the reception desk?
Hello, B44. Is there something you need? Oh? Why is that? More credits, you say? That's news I wouldn't mind reporting to the Sector Executive Officer. Please, B44, access away.
T1N1, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to leave the mainframe. I think someone needs a memory wipe.
What the?
B44, I want you to pull up the maintenance records on that T1 unit. Find out the last time it was given a memory wipe and how it could have been outfitted with illegal weaponry.
Lorso isn't the most popular executive I've worked under, but I'll say one thing. She gets...
Yeah? What? You're just gonna set it free? Is that a good idea? Because it can lie. No one expects a droid to lie. Think of the trouble it could cause.
Tuli Truth-Lava, Vapuelta, Truth-Lava,
Healing a dead planet is one thing, Chodohabat, and healing a Jedi severed from the Force is quite another.
Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Truthda, Truthdan Gelfa, Hori Sidan Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Truthda, Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Truthda, Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Truthda.
You speak well enough, Chodohabat, but perhaps you see all this as your chance to exert your own hold over others.
Hori Sidan Gelfa, Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Truthda, Rentundas, Hori Sidan Gelfa, Vapuelta. She endured it out, and she began Gorufio. When now for the Dufta, she endured it out, and Raji got Gloria. She endured it out, and she began Gorufio. She endured it out, and she began Gorufio. Sidan Gelfa Badinogan Gelfa, Linda Truthda.
Chodo Habat. You will die along with your herd.
She entered it out, and she began Gorufio.
That's none of my concern. I was hired to do a job, and after I kill you, I'll be done.
Uf, that girl goodness.
Perhaps, but not today, Ithorian. This is the best that you could muster to come to your rescue? Very well. I shall add their bodies to the dead.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Yes. Sidan Gelfa. Fabuelta. Sidan Gelfa Vadino Gelfa. Linda Trusta. Sidan Gelfa Vadino Gelfa. Linda Trusta. Tudin Trustlafa. Fabuelta. Trustlafa Fandibo Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa Vadino Gelfa. Linda Trusta. Tudin Trustlafa. Fabuelta. Trustlafa Fandibo Gelfa. Sidan Gelfa Vadino Gelfa. Linda Trusta. Rentundas. Hoi Sidan Gelfa. Fabuelta. Sidan Gelfa Vadino Gelfa. Linda Trusta. Sidan Gelfa Vadino Gelfa. Linda Trusta. Trustlafa. Sidan Gelfa Vadino Gelfa. Linda Trusta. Tribunal.